What's going on, guys? We're starting the podcast with my boy David to my left and David to the bottom of me. Um, Come on, David from the bottom. Let's hear it, man. What's going on? What's up with you?
Man, I'm just, chilling on quarantine, been out bumming it,
Same, man. Same
trying
here,
to
dude.
stay trying to stay inspired, but it's kind of hard when you're inside all day, and not going out and experience some things.
For sure, man. I feel it.
Yeah, man, it gets fucking depressing, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
For us, dude, it's even more depressing because at work they found out that somebody had the coronavirus in our building, like the same floor as us. So, bro, like it's dumb, bro. I was talking with David, with David over here on the left. We
Oh,
were talking about it the other day, man, and dude, it fucking sucks, man, because you don't know, like, was I exposed to it too, or or am I clear?
yeah, that's
But
scary, man. This whole thing is strange, but trying to stay bright.
yeah, same out here, man. So for you guys that don't know David, he makes music. He's been doing it since forever, since as long as I can remember. When we were what, 10, 11?
Yeah, man. I started at a young age. Started playing the drums at first when I was like 6 years old, and then I just started playing in church and just developed music skills. And now I produce music. I make beats. I record and engineer, mix,
For
and
sure.
yeah.
Um, what's some of your projects that you've been working on, man? Like what are you
Yeah.
doing right now?
Let me play one of my most recent ones. Let me share my screen real quick.
For sure, man. Let's take a look at this.
About to pull up this iTunes playlist. I'm gonna play this one right here. It's called Quarantine.
quarantine funk.
Sick.
So like I've been struggling with like being inspired lately, dude. Like I haven't like the first week of quarantine, it was so weird to me, and like I was just feeling uninspired. I wasn't making any beats or anything. I was like home just bumming it, taking naps. So it was crazy, dude. And this is the first beat that I made while in quarantine that kind of brought me out of that hole that I was in.
Ooh,
Let's take a look at it.
That volume cool.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
sounds cool. Whew. I'm trying to think of who this reminds me of.
It's a chill beat though. I can see what it means, like funk.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like that bass kind of made
It's fire, dude.
like woke me up after a while of not making beats.
Yeah,
Uh,
you might need to talk to the mic a little bit closer.
Oh yeah. I was saying that when I made this beat, it kind of brought my spirit up from like going through a drought of not making beats.
For sure. Hey, how's the whole quarantine? Like, are you working from home, working or?
Man, I'm blessed. So I'm blessed right now because I know a lot of people are like struggling, losing their jobs and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm blessed and I'm privileged to be able to be getting paid during this time that we're quarantined.
you're lucky, man.
Shout out to the Oakland Museum of California.
That's pretty
Really,
sick.
oh,
really
you
blessed.
work there? Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I work there. I do the. Let me pause this real quick.
Yeah.
What do you do there at your job? What's your title? You
Um,
talk about it.
well, shout out to Oakland Museum of California. I'm the AV technician, one of the AV technicians there, and pretty much I just handle all the audio and video and lighting needs of the museum as far as like meetings and events that they have, because
Hmm.
they have this theater room. It's a really nice theater. It's called James Moore Theater, and it's like a really sound treated room with a stage. So
Yeah.
a lot of clients rent it out for all types of stuff.
Sick.
Hey, I know on Fridays they have a taco trucks. Obviously, that's not going on right now.
Yeah,
But like on Fridays, I want to say taco trucks. It's more like food trucks. They have different types of foods. Do you do anything during that time?
yeah, I definitely do. So every Friday actually is Friday nights at the Oakland Museum, and
Sick.
it's a community celebration. Pretty much, we just have a good time. We have live music and DJs, dance performances, and dance classes.
Yeah.
So community comes out, man, every Friday during the summer, all the way until like the end of the year, and then we just have a good time every Friday, man.
And
And I
I've seen you guys on your Snapchat at least. It looks like it gets crazy, dude. Like it looks fun. It
Yeah,
looks
it's a
fun.
real party, dude. Like we set up a whole PA system. We have two main subs. We have live music coming out. Like they have salsa night. Some really
Yeah.
good salsa bands be coming,
Hmm.
and they have like a salsa class before, and the people just go in, man. Have
Oh, dude, that sounds. I didn't know they had the salsa night. I think I gotta go. I
Yeah,
gotta
you
go for
got to.
salsa night when they reopen. When's that?
Man, who knows, man? Right now, trivia, but hopefully, yeah, like by the end of the year, hopefully, man. Who knows though, man? Really, these times.
That's true.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, you make music and stuff like that too, but I know that you're in a band and or something like that too.
Yeah, man. So I went to Expression College. Shout out to Expression College. I learned a lot of things there, and I met a lot of great people. And a couple of those people is Mike Bennett, Mike Boyle, Tavon Carter, aka Carter Boy. Shout out to them. I
Shout
be
out.
making beats with them. They're like my homies from college, dude. And
Sick.
also shout out to Zay P, Art of Zoo. I don't really get to see him as much, but he's one of my real close friends from school. We made a lot of good music together. So with Mike Boyle and Tavon Carter, we just started making music together right after college and
Hmm.
whatnot. Tavon started working at the Grill Studios in Emeryville, and he met this guy named Jake Zimma, which is a really great, fantastic singer and guitar player, songwriter.
Cool.
So Tavon invited me to a session where we were gonna produce some songs for Jake and make some beats for him and stuff. And so that's pretty much how it all started. I met Jake. We produced some songs for him, and then ever since then, he's like, "I'm gonna need a drummer for my live shows," and I play drums,
Sick.
of course, yeah. So I was like, "Man, I'm down to play drums," and I know a bass player. Tavon plays the piano, so it was just meant to be. We just took off from there.
Have you guys had any events? Like I know you went to Washington, was it?
Oh, Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, so this was last summer. It was like July or August that I met Jake. So it hasn't
Yeah.
even been a year. And we just started booking shows just like at the Brick and Mortar in San Francisco.
Sick.
We had that one
Dope.
in October for Halloween. We went to Denver, Colorado
Hmm.
and played at Cervantes.
How was that, man? Like, I mean,
It was
I know you've been performing too, like way before that, and I mean, some people might not look at it as that since it was at like at a church and stuff, but you're still, dude. When I remember the when I was first listening to you play, because I used to go to the morning and you were afternoon, so I never heard you play. All I heard was my brother. When I saw you play, dude, I was like, this little dude is the same age as me, or a year younger or so. I was like, and he's playing way better than my brother that's like 4 years older than me. I was
shout out
like, this
to Zeke,
guy's
man.
fire.
Shout out to Zeke.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. I learned a lot from church, man. I learned a lot of music foundation playing at church and just a lot of things. And it's crazy to see like years and that later where I am now performing in
Hmm.
like live shows and at these places that I never would have thought I've been performing at, you know?
Yeah, and dude, to be honest, like shit, I see you and your brother, Jonathan, with the singing and stuff, and it's crazy how far we go, like in just so little years, you know.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, dude, you guys been the progression there is crazy, and the creativity too, especially on your side, because you don't you're not just a one person that'll be like, yeah, I play the drums, so I just stick with the drums. Like you can play the guitar, bass, piano, keys, and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah, man.
this guy's about the music for sure.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
all about the music, man, forever.
Yeah. And how's it like? The whole traveling and going to events, because that shit sounds like it looks cool, bro. To be honest.
Excuse me. I mean, yeah, it's super fun. It's everything you could imagine. It's like you're going out of like I never been to Denver, Colorado, so like when we went, it was my first time.
Yeah,
I've just loved traveling, going to new places, so it's like it's the best experience for me. I'm going to somewhere I never been and playing music,
for sure,
making a little money too while I'm doing it. Not like a lot crazy money, but like I'm still getting a little something just to do what I love, and
Yeah.
have a good time
well,
and travel.
how
So
did you feel like talking about the whole money thing? Like, how do you feel like that you're finally able to like monetize a
Yeah.
hobby or
That's the
some
thing,
or a
man.
passion of yours?
It's cool when you get to do it for fun, but then when you get paid, you're like, oh, I get money for this. Like I get to do what the fuck I love, and then like I also get paid. Like fuck yeah, like I'm gonna do it. So how does
yeah,
that
man,
feel?
it's insane, bro. It's like of course I'm gonna do it regardless of the money, but when
Yeah,
you get paid, it's like wow, it's a blessing. Like I get to do what I love and make some money at the same time. And a lot of
for
people
sure.
in life don't get to do that.
Talking about getting paid for what you love. Let's get a quick word of our sponsors. Um, our first sponsor is Arcelia's quesadillas. She makes quesadillas every Thursday. She's selling them. Shout out to Arcelia. She paid me $20 to say this, so my first sponsor. I'm getting monetized now.
Hey man.
Nah, but to all seriousness though, dude, like how you're saying, it is a blessing doing something for fun, and then something that you love to do, regardless of whether it's money involved in it or not, and then
Yeah,
seeing it pay off is pretty cool, man.
yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of the live band, let me share with you guys some audio of
Yeah, go for it, man.
group playing.
Cool. What I think is gonna happen though, David, is the audio of the microphone is gonna switch over to the audio from the plugin, so it's you might not be able to sound so loud on our side, right? So you have to speak close to the microphone on your laptop.
Uh, on my laptop or the.
On a laptop, because even though you were talking close to it, it wasn't sounding loud enough.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna play you guys a recording that we did actually at the Oakland Museum. Can you hear me guys? Actually.
Yeah. Actually, all right. Try the try,
Hey bro, why
yeah.
you
Try
trying to make our
that
guests look?
Oh,
Why you trying to embarrass our guests?
it worked. You can hear me, huh?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
it's
you.
the
We can
mic.
hear.
Okay.
It's
It's
the
a
mic.
mic.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
I just wasn't too sure.
Yeah. So this recording right here, actually, we did at the Oakland Museum in that theater room that I was telling you about. It's
Mhm.
like a really nice live stage with treated walls and all that.
Yeah, man. I've been there, dude. It sounds like just it's weird how quiet it is when there's no sound in it.
Yeah, you been in there? You been?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
haven't,
dope.
bro. Shit. I need to start going out more, dude. To be honest, I've been stuck in this freaking
You gotta
room.
learn your history. Go to the museum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. They do
true
a
that.
lot of school trips and stuff, and like like schools go to field trips there, and they have like a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna play this one right here.
And this is live, correct?
Yeah, this is a live recording in that theater.
Cool.
We did a little cover of "All Falls Down" by Kanye West. Y'all can hear
Dude,
that?
sounds so crisp though.
Yeah.
And that's you on the drums.
Me on the drums,
Fucking.
Jake Zimmer on the guitar. He's a killer. Oh, that's Devon Carter on the keys.
Man, I promise. I'm so
The top homie.
passionate. That's why we always
might be
see
having
at least
some
one of my
connection
watches.
Yeah.
Rollies and Porsches done drive me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing. Past asphyxiation. Man, I spent 400 plus on this. Just so you can be like, you ain't up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's
Is this the
seen in
boy
the shirt.
from the
Same in the city. We all
from the
different, but
cookout
true.
last time?
Yeah, yeah.
Sick,
My,
dude.
yeah, my homie, white boy, and Mike, and I'm sure you met Devon too.
Man, fuck. It all falls down. And when it all falls down. And when it all falls down. When
Sounds fire, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
We were supposed to have a show actually
You're supposed to have a solo?
today. We were having a show today.
Right.
Friday night, but it got
I don't think they can hear you that well, but I'll explain what's going on. Um, so today David was supposed to have a show today. I was supposed to be there too, just to watch these guys play and stuff. But I guess because of coronavirus or whatever's going on right now with the quarantine stuff.
right now.
Yeah, man, that's super. That sounds super crisp for live music.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Hey, talking. So you said you did that. You did this at the that room in the Oakland Museum.
Yeah,
Is your job cool with you just like recording stuff? Because I know like some places are like, nah, no employees after your time is up. Like go home.
yeah, man. It's a blessing to work for the Oakland Museum and just the city of Oakland in general. It's like they're really cool people and like they're super chill. So like pretty much this idea came about. How could we maximize the use of that theater space? You know, like how could we use it as much as we can and like do things that we aren't doing right now? You know, so I came up with the idea of using it as a recording studio, like a space where bands or artists could come and record music, like a studio, right?
Yeah.
So I did that uh, as a like a test session. We had the band come in, we set up microphones, and we prepared everything like if it was like a recording studio. And we did that as a test and as a like to show the museum, hey, look, this is something that we could possibly do, and like for the community in the future, it's like something we never done before and we can maximize the use of the space. So we did that, and the museum really liked it. And hopefully, in the future, we're working on like planning to how we could fully have that functioning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
It's cool. At least you're taking action to like show the museum, like, yo, this is like an opportunity you guys are missing out on. Like, you guys could showcase a lot more.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing that they even give me the opportunity to do that, to like share my ideas and stuff. Shout out to them for sure.
Hey, you said you were talking about the concert or yeah concert, right? That you guys
Yeah,
are gonna have
this is
today.
a concert. It's crazy, man. So today, Friday, March 27th, it's 8:50 right now. We would have been right now in San Francisco at the Brick and Mortar.
Mm-hmm.
We would have been hanging out right now. I think actually the openers would have been going on right now, and we would have been just chilling there.
In the back.
Yeah, enjoying everyone's company, man.
For
But
sure. I,
this coronavirus.
I was supposed
Yeah,
to
man.
go to go. I was actually gonna text you, but I didn't want you to think that I had forgotten or something.
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you guys?" I was gonna text you. Are you guys still going on, dude? Cause last time I heard, you guys are shut down, right? Or SF at least.
Yeah,
That's
I posted like something on, excuse me, on Instagram. I hope everyone saw that message. I was like, it's gonna get postponed to maybe like June. I
Mm,
think we're gonna looking at June 5th, hopefully.
that's pretty. I mean, it's not cool, but it sucks that it happened. But at least you guys are still gonna be performing. It's not like
Yeah,
you
we
guys got
got
canceled for sure or something.
yeah. People bought tickets, man.
Yeah,
For everyone that bought a ticket, your ticket's valid still for the next show. Just come out. And
yeah.
if you can't make it, you could, of course, we'll give you a refund, but we would love to have you out. June 5th is what we're looking at.
Other than music, what's something you know that's going on with you?
Man, currently, man, one of my most life changing experiences was breaking my ankle.
Oh shit.
So, like, I'm still, it's crazy to bring it up, but I'm still recovering from that. It's like insane. Like the
Oh
other,
shit. How long ago did you break it? It's been like a year or so, right?
almost, so it happened in June last year. I had surgery in July.
Yeah.
And I was able to start walking again like in August. So like I have been just recovering since then.
Hey,
How'd you break it though?
playing soccer, fool.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look,
soccer,
th-
diehard fans, man, the sport.
these guys are not just musicians. These motherfuckers are athletes too, bro. Hey, if you want to see a big ass what you're playing like midfield, right? And
I be
defense
playing like no, I be playing like forward, dude. I be
forward.
scoring goals. Yeah,
Jeez, and
my
it's
brother,
There-
my
it's not
brother,
just regular soccer too. It's like what's it called, indoor soccer, like fast football.
yeah, at Bladium. Shout out to Bladium,
Fuck,
Mm.
dude.
Alameda.
If
Yeah,
it
so my bad. We were playing at a championship game, and then I went for the ball, and I don't know, it was crazy. It just
Ooh.
happened.
Hey, were you in pain or what is it like that moment where it was just sinking in like something's not right?
It was like I literally blanked out. Like when the
Oh.
collision happened, I felt like I got knocked out. Like my eyes went black, and then I woke up and I was on the ground, and I
jeez.
looked at my foot, and my left foot, which is normally supposed to be like this, it was like this,
Oh.
and I was just looking at it. I was like, oh my god, and I didn't feel any pain instantly. Like I was just in
In
shock and just
shock, yeah.
feeling. So
Fuck.
I was just laying there on the floor until the ambulance came. Not even crying or like screaming or nothing. I was just sitting there like, what the heck?
You're like, word, this just happened.
He's like, yo, look
But
at my
yeah,
leg.
but hours later, for sure, at the hospital, while I was waiting for like
Damn.
a room, it started hurting. And like, man,
Oh.
Um, yeah, dude, bro, watching these guys play soccer is like it's funny. It's fun and funny as fuck too. Um, because I mean, you're playing versus a whole different type of body types and like sizes, bro. And I've seen this dude like literally a short dude like a paisita, bro, just running up to him, and then like hitting him like he just hit a wall. That's not, bro. Like he thought he was gonna score.
yeah, my name in soccer was El Tanque.
The tanque. That's a good name, man. Hey, so you said breaking your ankle was actually like a good thing, like like well, not a good thing, but like you said, it changed you. Like it was one of
It
those
changed me, man. It changed my whole life, literally, dude. It like slowed me down for sure. At first, it was just like slow your roll, Like I'm living life quick, doing a
Hmm.
bunch of stuff, and now you can't even walk. You're like just sitting at home for months, recovering. It's like a whole different pace of life, and so like, I really got to like think about a lot of things and just appreciate like little things that I never really that I took for granted, like walking for one.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
What'd you do there at the time? You were just on the couch for the most of the time.
Yeah, literally for a whole month, I was just on the couch. I had a cast on my foot, and I just had crutches. I just had to be with my leg elevated.
Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. This was not a happy time. Like I really got bored of it and just frustrated.
How,
Yeah.
how about now though? Like what's the impact that you're saying? Because you're saying you're still recovering.
I mean, so now like I could walk, I could jog lightly, I could jump, I could kick and do things that I couldn't do like when I first got off the surgery.
Mm.
But the other day I was outside kicking a soccer ball with my brother, and we were just passing it back and forth, and I made this like weird little move,
And you're
and
like, oh,
I twisted my ankle a little. You know when you roll your
fuck.
ankle,
Yeah.
it was my bad ankle. I was like, oh man. So I stopped. I was like, dude, I can't. I realized I still need to recover, man.
Yeah, man, ankles, like, not to put you down, but ankles they're gonna take forever to recover if they even recover back to how they were. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just one of those things that, like, as a human, like, your ankles just weak like that, man.
essential, bro.
Yeah.
What about another thing now too? What about video games? You guys still be playing?
Video games, man. Yeah, not as much as I used to, but I definitely now, being in quarantine
Yeah,
at late at night, be just like playing Call of Duty, that new
dude.
Warzone.
These boys ain't just musicians, athletes. They're fucking gamers too, bro.
Yeah, I love video games though, man. I love playing FIFA. Shout out to Zeke. He's my test dummy that I practice on. I just
Hey,
you know trick him.
I was talking to Zeke. I was like, "Hey, bro, you trying to join the podcast too, just to have 4 people or something?" He was like, "Nah, dude, I ain't trying to look dumb." I was like,
Man,
all right, I guess.
that guy. We went to Oakland Roots soccer game recently.
Oh, those are fun, man.
Yeah, it's dope. Like for those viewers that don't know, Oakland has like a now like semi-pro soccer league going on, and the soccer team is called Oakland Roots Soccer.
Dope.
It's pretty dope, man. They play at the Laney College field,
Okay.
and I had some free tickets. I went and I told Danny and Zeke they came through. We just checked them out one time. It was
Talking
dope.
about Danny and Zeke. Uh, shit. Like, so I would consider you part of my friend group, but you were initially more friends with my older brother because of the whole music and um that type of environment, dude.
Yeah.
Have you guys still been collabing? I remember last time you and Danny had a little song or something like that.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Danny Marquez, aka Sabio. He
Savio.
Yeah, he's raw. He's raw at music too, man. Zeke is raw at music
Mm-hmm.
too. Zeke plays drums and keys, and he sings. Danny plays a little bit of everything, and he sings too. And so, like when we all three were playing at church too
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, and man, those were some good times. But we still try and collab, whenever we get together.
Yeah,
But
what's that?
lately,
Chocolate pudding or something like
oh yeah,
that. That shit was
Danny,
fun. It was a cool song, but it was kind of funny, dude. It was funny.
he was in love at a moment, but
Yeah, I was
but no,
actually just talking to him yesterday. He said he was kind of in a rough spot, so I was like, hey, "It's good, man. Like you'll recover, bro. Especially with this whole coronavirus and stuff, and then him finishing up school."
yeah, dude, it's tough, man, for all the people, all the students out there that were like about to graduate, and like
Mm-hmm.
the whole virus just messed up everything.
I
It's
think
like,
they about to walk the virtual stage, bro.
yeah, yeah. One of my friends, actually, Tavon Carter, my homie from college, his older brother, he
Mm-hmm.
just graduated from college, and he became a doctor in like anesthesiology.
Dope.
So it's
Oh.
pretty dope, yeah. And he like posted pictures. It was like virtual too. It's
Oh,
crazy.
for real?
Oh, really?
And he posted picture on Instagram. And, yeah, it was crazy.
I
Man,
wanna
I think at that point I just be like, just give me my diploma and just like it's
for real,
sad.
dude. I
Yeah,
wonder how
man.
many tickets they sold for that.
Graduations are big moments in life, man.
Yeah, definitely, dude. And
Yeah.
then, I mean, a virtual fucking graduation, dude. Imagine, imagine hearing that when we're in school.
Yeah, to all the students out there, man, just stay strong. Finish off the year, semester, whatever it is. If you're graduating, just finish strong and, hope for the best. We're going to get through it.
Yeah. Hey man, so you said you went to Expression College, right? Did you already knew you were gonna go in there for music, or did you just like you're like, all right, this seems like a pretty decent path to go down, but you didn't know exactly what you wanted to do.
Man, so like when I was a senior in high school, I was like doing music, right? Church, I was playing live live music and like events and stuff. And like everything that I knew was music growing up, you know. I didn't really want to do anything else. Honestly, I didn't take the SAT in high school, and I went to this summer camp at Expression College, um, which is like a 4 week or like a couple weeks long program.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, got gas. um, so it's like a week long program, right? And like you get exposed to like studio environment and like recording in this large
Mm-hmm.
format console. And so we recorded for a week this live band, and we learned a little bit of everything. They just inspired us, right? And after that, I was like, man, this is a dope school. It's a digital arts school, so they focus only on the digital arts, which is like sound arts. They do video, they do photography and animation.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I really want to do that. I was blessed that my parents supported me with that, you know,
Yeah,
and
dude,
they helped
definitely.
me get through college. Yeah, it's a blessing, man. None of this could be done without them for sure. Because
Oh man, yeah. I know a lot of people coming out of high school. They're like, "What the fuck do I do?"
For
It's
real.
it's very rough though, because like you feel like you're forced to go to like a traditional 4 year college.
yeah,
Not forced, but like you're like it seems like the right thing to do.
yeah,
So it was
exactly.
cool that you're just like you knew or like I like the music stuff. I'm gonna just keep with it because a lot of people like they kind of I don't want to say give up on it, but they don't think that they can make a living off of it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I know a lot of people that like went and then they just dropped out halfway through. But it's just something about music that I just really always had a passion for. I just knew that like I really loved doing it, and I wanted to do something that I love for the rest of my life.
For
Like
real,
even if
dude.
I'm not rich or like making hella money like a doctor or whatever, like I'm still gonna be happy going to work and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
making the money that you know.
that's cool.
Um,
Should we should we get into some music one
yeah,
time?
let's
Yeah,
listen
man.
to the next one, to the next
For
hit.
sure. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me share my screen. I'm about to play this beat that I made recently, actually on quarantine with the homie Savon Carter. Shout out to Carter Boy. This one right here is called a Sando beat. And the reason it's called a Sando beat is because we get these chicken sandwiches, bro, from Hot Boys in Oakland. Shout out to the Hot Boys.
For
And they're
sure.
fire, dude. They're spicy chicken sandwiches,
Oh,
best
that
chicken
shit sounds.
sandwiches.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, give me directions. I
You
want
said
to try
Hot
these
Boys?
out, man.
it's
Yeah, I want to try these out.
bro, it's the world famous Hot Boys in downtown Oakland, bro. Go check them out.
I'm gonna try this out.
They're doing the to go orders only right now while we're on quarantine, but
Oh,
once they're
for
back, it's gonna
sure.
be popping.
And we
So
got
look,
me kind of you got me thinking about food now, man.
For real.
yeah, bro, it's delicious, man. So this
Let's-
that beat right here. We labeled it Sando because we just got done eating a
A
nice hot.
sandwich.
Yep.
mm,
And we recorded this at the Grill Studios in Emeryville, actually.
For real?
I don't know
okay.
if, yeah, I don't know if you can hear me well, but
Yeah.
that thing was looping.
Fire, dude.
Just waiting for any Bay Area rapper or artist to get on it, you know.
Yeah.
Tap in, you know, we got beats for days.
Talking about that. I mean, I'll tell you after the beat though. I'll tell you after the beat. It sounds cool though.
Yeah, I mean, it just looped. We can chop, we can talk over.
Yeah, I was gonna say. for the vocals, like have you ever like been reaching out to people or
My bad, I didn't hear you. What was that?
I said for the vocals, have you like already reached out to people or what's up? Because I know like so far you've been making all these beats.
For sure.
Are you just looking for somebody to do vocals over, or what's with
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So I mean, I really just I want to make good music, and I'm down to link up with anybody, any artist, any rapper, singer, songwriter that has good vibes and just makes good music. So like I reach out to people, of course, and there's people that I know that I just have met in life that are either rappers or singers, and we collab and stuff. And I could show you some stuff in a little bit of some collaborations I've had.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always looking for artists to work with, and produce.
Hey, you know what's a good alternative also is if you reach out to people who do videos, like video producers, like Boyo's cousin Saul, right? Like he does videos sometimes.
Yeah. Shout out to Raul, man.
Yeah, like so a lot of those are like they're always looking for like unique
Right. Yeah, for sure. I've actually thought about that, man. Like, cause I always see his videos and stuff, and they're dope. And I'm like, man, you can have like some collaboration going on.
Honestly, yeah.
Simply Rise, man. The brand's dope. For anybody that doesn't know, they got
Yeah,
some
we
cool
actually
stuff.
had his we had a podcast with him last night or 2 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. He's pretty
Shout
cool.
out to Saul.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So like I was saying with the with trying to find people like to do the vocals, have you like been reaching out or you just what's up with that? Like you've just been waiting on the right person?
Uh,
Because the beat's
yeah.
dope, bro. The beat's nice. Like
Right
honestly.
on, man. I mean, there's some people that I work with right now. Like currently, like I'm gonna show you this one. Uh, so my homie that I knew from elementary school in Oakland, Joshua Parker, also now goes by Ambrose.
Okay.
We went to school from like what was it, like second grade to like sixth grade, and then I moved out of Oakland, and so we lost contact for like 10 years, and I hadn't seen him since. And then I posted this beat tape on Spotify, and he reached out to me because of that, because he saw it, and he was like, "Man, it's really cool. Like, I didn't know you made beats and stuff. We should link up." So we did, and you know, it was like if we never had stopped seeing each other. We just reconnected,
Hey,
good vibes. We just hung out, and we started making music together. And so, like, literally, we have like hundreds of songs together, and we're just like mixing them right now and working on releasing those. But they will be coming
okay,
soon for
cool.
sure.
Yeah, man. Because I like the beats, man. Like they just need like some dope vocals. It's not that they need them, but like, bro, just to take it to that next level, just to feel like more complete, like an actual song.
More
Yeah,
like a
Yeah,
what's it called? Complimentary. It's
yeah.
complimentary to it.
yeah. Let me
Um,
show you. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
when and also like when you're making these beats, do you like you visualize somebody, or are you doing it like based on your vibes or based on the vibes that the other people pull up or give out?
Man, so yeah, so a lot of times when I'm by myself making beats, it's
Hmm.
just really just how I'm feeling at the moment. I don't really think of an artist in particular that I envision seeing on it.
Hmm.
I just kind of like just let it flow and let it come out. But there are those times where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make like a Drake type beat or something, like something I could see somebody on.
All right. Okay, that's pretty cool. Cause
But
like
usually I just like to let it flow, man. Honestly,
yeah, I mean that's basically what art is, right? Or you become your own artist or your own producer and whatever. It's like bringing out your vibes. So
and everything that you're influenced by, it comes out in your
yeah.
art.
Cool. I want to ask you one more thing before you play another song. Is I know every artist goes to this point where like they just don't like their own music. Like they're just like this is all just terrible. Like when'd you get through that point where you're like where you started liking your art? Was it like when you went through college or was it like more recently?
Man, that's a good question. So like when I was 16 or so, I started making beats. Like, all right, I'm gonna start doing my own thing, right? And like I made some cool stuff for sure. At the moment, I was like, "Yo, this is dope." And like my older brother and like Danny and stuff, they would listen to it and be like, "Yo, this is slapping. You got potential and whatnot." And I learned a lot from them because they would make beats back then too.
Yeah, FL Studio and
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy. So it's crazy, dude. We all just like grew up like since we all knew each other from church and like music is just like music was always part of life. So pretty much when I went to college, I definitely felt more like knowledgeable on what I was doing. And it's not that I started liking my music better, but I started making more quality stuff and I could tell myself, you know. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, because I started learning more techniques and technical things. So I could tell like my quality was getting a lot better. But I feel like I've always just made some cool, like just creative things, dude.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like a lot of artists go through that when they like obviously like when you reflect back on your art, you're just like, dude, I was terrible. Like, because you already know so much more at like where you're at. You just look
Yeah,
back and like, dude, I thought I was gonna be like a millionaire back then with like this beat that I produced, this art piece.
yeah, definitely. Looking back, I'd be like hearing some things. I'm like, damn, that's trash.
Hey, but you know, that's when you start learning what direction you're trying to go to, or you know, for example, you know, when artists are like, oh, I need to get back to from where I came from or from where I started at. You
Yeah,
can kind
I
of
feel
see
like
what direction you're trying to go to there. You know.
It's
yeah,
all part of the process, man. You got
Yeah.
to like start somewhere, right? Like no one starts at the top. You got to just start
For real.
at a low level and just work your way up and just keep making crappy beats until you make bangers, you know?
yeah.
So, man, speaking of bangers, let me just play this.
For real,
Hey,
play it.
on a side note, I kind of want to hear that stupid doo doo hyphy later on there.
Hey,
Like,
sure we'll get to that stupid dude, Ivy.
all right,
Shout
all
out
right.
to Oakland, California, man, born and raised. All right, I'm gonna play this beat called 24 Hours that I made with my homie Ambrose, the guy that I went to elementary school and stuff.
Sick.
We made this right here in this room actually that I'm in. We're in my house right now.
Does this one have vocals?
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
vocals.
All
It's a real party beat right here.
It's been 24 hours since I've been gone. It's been 24 hours since I've been on. It's been 24 hours since I've been gone. It's been 24 hours since I've been on. It's your fault that I'm feeling alone. You wasn't there, you didn't answer the phone. You said you love me, but left me here alone. Another shot, I'm just drinking alone. This the night we gon' touch the sky. This is the last time I'm gonna try. Shawty, be real tonight. I'm too on, I need to feel your body. I think I just need your vibe. She tell me what you want, I'll buy. Come smoke with me, I got some anxiety. I can't be Mr. Good Guy in a bad mood. It's one thing to be loyal, but I stay true. You never talk about the things that I done for you. But tonight I don't wanna think about what we've been through. It's been 24 hours since I've been gone. It's
24 hours,
been 24 hours since I've been on. It's been 24 hours since I've been gone. It's been 24 hours since I've been home. It's your fault that I'm feeling alone. You wasn't there, you didn't answer the phone. You said you love me, but left me here alone. Another shot, I'm just drinking alone.
Hey, that shit is fire, bro.
Bro,
For real.
I need this song, man.
Man, right on, man. Appreciate the love. Soon, bro. Soon, man. It's crazy. Really, like when you make music and you're like, making music is one thing, but the whole process of releasing it and like setting up the business side of it just takes a whole nother like
Bro,
process.
it's different. Hey, where can people find this song? Is it even released out or?
This is not released, man. This is unreleased.
Hey,
Only
I
In
need this.
Boyle's podcast, you know.
Dude, that's
Honestly, man. Yo, this is actually really cool. So, how long did it take you to make this one specific track?
So man, this
24
song
hours,
actually
baby.
it took. I'm not like, look at me in the eyes right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It took like an hour max, bro. Like I made the beat
Oh,
in like 30 minutes,
Fuck.
and so usually my boy he just starts like freestyling while I'm making the beat, and he doesn't like to write stuff. It's crazy. Like when he really just in the zone, he just doesn't like writing and just likes to record like just bars and kind of like take the best out of what we got, you know.
yeah.
So like that's what we
Bars.
did. Yeah, like I started making the beat, knocked it out in like 30 minutes, and then we just started him freestyling on the mic and just getting what he wants to say out, you know.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, this is a good ass song though,
How
dude.
long? How long did it take though? Like for the
Like
whole thing,
literally,
the
like
whole thing,
for the
like.
whole thing, like probably like 2 hours the most, probably. But we
Sheesh.
were just like, we had it ready, just like we were slapping it in the room.
The people want to know what happened to the other 22 hours though. that's that's a big question there. Hey, dude, no, for real though, this shit reminds me of is it Trippy Red? No,
Trippy Red's dope, man. Shout out Trippy Red.
but there's like there's this fuck, dude, there's a
This gives me Post Malone vibes, bro.
Oh, Travis Scott, you talking about?
nah, it's not Travis Scott.
Some people have told me he reminds them of Travis Scott.
Oh man, dude, it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to find that song, but it reminds me of an artist with like, shit. I'm gonna look it up and I'll tell you. But it reminds me of somebody.
Right on, man. I'm glad you guys like it.
Hey, for real, man. Hey, you have any plans on releasing it soon, or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the plan, dude. I want to release it. I want to get it out because like there's a like that's just one song, dude. Literally, we have like 100 songs that are like done, just ready to mix, master, and release. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If
Hey,
you, if you need to go, you can, bro. You know, it's all good too. You need to use the
Hey, I had
restroom.
I had another question though. So like when you write these songs, like I don't know if you ever because I know you're praying at the brick and mortar room, right? And
Yeah.
So I've never been there. Like what is that like a bar or like
It's like a pretty small venue. Probably holds like 300, 400 max. It's like
Okay.
has a bar and a like decent sized stage.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking like so we had Saul on last podcast and we were talking about how like he doesn't like to DJ that much. He just likes to produce the music.
Right.
So I don't know, like for you, like have you ever been on stage as a DJ more instead of like like a drummer?
Man, I haven't actually, but I've seen a lot of DJs and I definitely would love to DJ like cuz really it's just playing music, right? It's playing good music, mixing in between songs and just putting people on music they never heard, right? So like at the Oakland Museum there's a lot of DJs every Friday night that come and they're playing their sets and I'm just like looking at them and I'm just like, man, it's dope. Like I want to do that. So I definitely think about doing it. And I've actually I got this little look. My homie Mike, he came and dropped off this little DJ thing.
Hey,
So I was like messing around with it today, trying to get into it. But hopefully one day,
yeah.
I'll be DJing some stuff, playing some tunes.
Hey, so like on average, how long does a track make? Because I know you said this one just only took you like an hour or two max.
Yeah, I mean, usually like I can make a beat as quick as like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or I could take long, like hour, 2 hours. But I try not to like spend 2 hours just on making a beat,
Yeah.
I try to do like a beat in an hour for sure, at least. But like mixing it and like getting into details, that stuff does take a little while if you really get into it,
Yeah.
But some songs just come together easily, It's like magic. It just comes together.
What you got, Boyle?
Shit, I'm trying to close these things real quick because. So basically, what happens is that anytime we need to send a chat or something, it kind of shows it on the bottom. But so
hey, I was
this
gonna
is
send
changing.
Boyle a private message like, yo, I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Like,
Hey,
what's the time? What's the time on this?
Man, time flies, like you said. Been having a good time so far, dude.
Yeah, man.
So we're 10 minutes from an hour going right
Yeah.
now.
If you need, if you need to step out, you can, bro. You know.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'll wait. I'll wait.
I mean,
Like,
if you want, yeah, I
Yeah.
could play. I could play a song while you go to the restroom or something. You know,
Yeah,
we
dude.
do
Come
that.
on, man.
you're gonna miss out, but it's all good. I won't play the stupid doo doo hyphy.
Yeah, dude. This guy. And we were talking about the other day. Remember about the whole you going on tour or whatever, or not whatever, but you're going on tour and performing and stuff, needing photographers. I was like, yo, hit this guy up.
Yeah, man.
Me and David have been working together for like working together. I want to say like 3 or 4 years. Like if he needs help, like he hits me up like, hey dude, I need somebody else to take pictures with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm there for you, man. And the last time he hit us up, I think it was the same day as the event. That's why we couldn't make it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But
it's all good, man. We got shows coming.
for sure, dude. Hey, if you need them saucy pictures, my boy David from the bottom now.
No.
He got you too.
Yeah, I already told you, man. It's all love, man. We want to support local artists, photographers, videographers, anything, man.
Yeah, dude. Hey, for me, it's, if you guys need somewhere to promote, you know who to come to.
Shout out to Boyle for real for putting this podcast on,
dude. Hey,
and ask me. You know, it's an honor, bro, to be on here.
For sure. I asked you. I was like, I don't think he's gonna come in, cause I ain't got the views yet. But you know, we're gonna get there. We'll get there.
Man, you gotta start something, man.
For sure. Yeah, we do, man. I don't want to say it was a dream for me. It was more like a hobby, something that I was like, you know, I don't know if you ever done this yourself, but like when you're younger, just grab your phone and just start talking to it like you're, you know what I'm saying, like you're the radio guy.
Yeah,
I used to do that sometimes, right? So I was like, I used to do it for fun or just to bullshit myself. And I was like, all right, let me try for real this time.
That's dope, man. You got the energy and the character for sure to put it on, bro.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Videos,
Appreciate it.
Like the game streams and stuff. It's funny.
Hey, I was talking to Saul too. I was like, I'm thinking of going with some like scary games. So if you guys know any games that are scary, leave them down below or something on the comments. Sure. But I was like, just scare the shit out of myself. Like, see how how those reactions go. You know.
Hell yeah, man.
All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to go take a quick break. This Corona's getting to me.
Nah, you good, bro. We just talking mad shit about you. You
good. All right, you want me to play one more?
Yeah, let's play the next song.
Should you think we should play the stupid doo doo hyphy right now?
Whatever you feel. Whatever you feel.
All right, I'm gonna just wait on that one. Then I'm gonna play this beat right here. It's called Slurpee During Summer, man. I made this on quarantine.
Oh, for real?
It was like, yeah, it was like last week too. Like it was my second beat out of like being uninspired and stuff, and I was just like, man, it was beautiful outside. The sun was shining.
You're like, I need a Slurpee right now.
Yeah, the beat reminded me of like having a Slurpee at 7-Eleven during hot ass summer.
I got some funny stories about that after the song.
For sure. Here we go.
That little pause right there, bro.
some reason it sounds like a slurping.
A little straw, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, this song is fire, dude. I like those little. I don't know what it is about, like the
Drops.
music. Yeah, the little pause though. It's just a pause and then the beat drops. Dude, I fucking love that in music, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna
It
tell
does
you,
something to you, man. It just makes you. Oh,
Yeah.
like I was gonna tell you about the Slurpee stories.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know if you used to do this with us too, uh, or if you used to hang out with Aldo as much,
Oh yeah, I think I know where you're going with this. Maybe.
dude. We used to go to every like during the especially during the summertime. Like our parents used to be like, yeah, you go stay at Aldo's house. It's gonna sound kind of weird. He's our youth leader at church. And he used to be like a gang of like what 20, almost
Hella
20.
people, bro.
And we used to sleep in this small ass room and sometimes his mom's living room. And shout out to his mom, bro. This boy's mom was like patient, bro. I'm talking about like patient, dude. Cause it'll be like 20 of us at his house, everybody being hella loud, like at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, bro. Just playing video games. And before we get to his house, he used to take us to 7-Eleven. He would be like, "Yo, just grab what you want." For those who didn't have money, so he was like, "Grab what you want, and I'll pay for it." I was like, "Oh, for sure." I used to always like grab Slurpees, and before we paid, there's always a prank going on.
Man.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Slurpees.
And there's always like a prank during that time or before we paid and shit. And I remember one time with Zeke. For some reason, shit, we were just like panting each other.
Oh.
And
What?
yeah, for some, I forgot where we
I
were
was
seeing
seeing a
that
dude
shit.
back in the days for some.
This boy was about to pay, and then I forgot who it was who came behind him. I think it was Carlos Muñequita. Oh no, not Muñequita, the other Carlos.
Chango, El Chango.
Yeah, El Chango.
Shout
He comes behind him and pants him with he was wearing shorts. So he comes behind him, pulls down his shorts and boxers fall down, bro.
Oh.
The lady at the cashier was like, "Oh goddamn, they got you bad." I was like, "God."
Shout out to Zeke, man. Always
Yeah, shout out to
the test dummy
Zeke.
for all the pranks and things.
Pranks and video games. Yeah, that dude's hella funny. His gamer tag for Call of Duty was easy killing.
Easy
yeah.
kill. Killed him easily.
We're like, you should change her to easy 2 kill.
Man, those are the days when we all will be playing like Call of Duty back then.
Yeah, dude. Summer nights.
Yeah, that was good times.
I was gonna tell you too. Damn, dude. I don't know if we ever had like sleepovers or stuff like that. Did you ever go over to my house at on when we were on 85th? It was like a small ass little house. It was like a 3-bedroom.
I don't think I did actually, but I remember that house for sure.
Yeah.
I drove by it because we went to pick up stuff, but I never like slept in there.
So and this is the time that we had some issues at the family, and Zeke especially, he was having the hardest time than us. But I remember like you guys listening to like specific artists, dude. Like I don't know if you remember Angus and Julia Stone. It's like this like
Paper
this
Planes.
yeah, that
Bro,
song, bro. Fuck.
That was a little guitar and the strings.
Yep.
That
It has like
song
this
was good, man.
it has like this hipster chill as fuck vibe, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. That was flat.
And him like kind of supporting on you guys, it was pretty cool. But dude, those times were one of my favorite times, like especially you guys kind of collabing, like, oh, you should listen to this artist, you should listen to this other artist and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys always been creative like that, you know.
Yeah, we try to listen to a lot of stuff to stay up to date on all good music, man. Because there's a lot of stuff that comes out like every day.
Oh, what's your like? What artists do you listen to that inspire you on like to make music like this? Because dude, that beat was like fire, but I can't pinpoint an artist, dude.
Man, so one of my favorite producers, his name is Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've heard of him, but check him out. It's like you spell it KNWLDGE.
Okay.
XWLEDGE. He's real dope, man. He produced like a lot of stuff for like Kendrick Lamar and a lot of these artists, and he's got some cool beats. If you check him out on Spotify or whatever, he got some cool stuff that inspires me a lot.
For sure.
Um,
So you go for like that hip hop style or like any
yeah,
specific genre?
yeah. I mean, I listen to everything honestly.
Yeah.
Like literally, when I'm driving is when I listen to the most music, and I don't limit myself to like just one genre. I listen to like all like that Angus and Juliet.
Yeah.
It's like different. It's like
Yeah.
that hipster vibe, right? But I also listen to like that Bay Area, like just
Hyphy
ghetto rap shit.
shit.
I got a question though. It might be hard for you to answer, but what's your favorite song though? Like your
Ever,
favorite, like ever,
I
ever.
can't.
Like you can listen to it on repeat, don't matter.
I can't, man. I can't even. I'll never like. I think I'll never be able to say I have a favorite song. Like,
For real?
All
yeah,
right, what is our top three? Like if you had top
I
three, you
can't
like
even, dude. I can't even. With top three. It's like top 1,000. I feel like there's a lot
Oh
of
shit.
good songs, dude. It's real, man.
Hey,
Like
for
I
real.
thought about it too. Like, what's my favorite song? But it's like there's so many good songs that just like make you feel a certain way. It's like
yeah.
there's so many
Okay.
feelings and emotions. You can't just be stuck on one because like a song could bring out a sad emotion, but you still
Yeah.
like the song. It's like just touches you in a different way.
Yeah.
What about this then? What's your favorite genre to go into, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think definitely my top genres that I've been like influenced by, just like my environment and
Mhm.
just how I grew up, would be like hip hop, jazz, and Latin music. And
Dude,
like, yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
this guy put me on Tu con él. That's the name of the song.
Oh, that's salsa song.
Yeah, dude, this guy, I
Yeah.
was like, I've never heard this shit before.
Oh, what's that artist name?
Um, let,
Damn,
let me
flicking
see.
my tongue.
We'll look this up right now.
David, look it up for us, man.
Yeah, Danny
Jamie.
Marcus put me on that song actually, bro. It's a slap.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I've never heard this dude.
Frankie Ruiz.
Yeah,
Yep.
Frankie Ruiz.
It is.
That dude slaps.
I gotta listen to
Yeah,
this
bro.
after.
Yeah, I listen to everything, man. Like literally, I don't limit myself because there's good music in all genres, man. You just gotta find it.
Yeah, I think I got that from you guys, man. Like, cause before, this was when I was in high school. I don't know if you remember how I used to dress with, like the rockers vibe and shit like that. I was always wearing black. I was a kid with the
Yeah, that's
black.
because that was your school uniform, though.
I mean, yeah, nah, it was it was black, khaki, and white. I could use any of those three colors, and but I always chose to wear the black uniform, the all black. And I was like, damn, I was stuck with like fucking Linkin Park, Paramore, and uh,
It gets boring. Like they're great artists. It just gets
at the moment, I was like,
I used to listen to them a lot, bro. Linkin Park, Paramore.
yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I was listening to a lot of rock. Things like just phases of life.
But the thing is that like I was never moving out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I was stuck with. Like that's all I was listening to. And of course, like I started going to parties, and then when you're at the party, you're like, oh shit, like none of these people listen to my music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Weird,
So it's like, damn, like I don't know any of these lyrics, or I don't know how to vibe to this type of music. And then chilling with you and John and Danny and Zeke and Caesar, that boy Chidas,
Shout out to Dub
the
Z.
Z.
Hey, I got inspired. Like I said, like all these guys used to make beats back in the day. And Dub Z, he used to make beats, and I was like, man, I want to do that.
He was top notch. He was it was Dub Z and Sir S at that moment. They were the top ones. uh, but yeah, man, I was like just kicking it with you guys. Shit, I got opened up to listening to reggae, to Bob
Love
Marley.
Yeah.
I started listening to like tropical music because you guys are from Costa Rica, huh? You guys are ticos.
Yep.
So yeah, man, just listen to their music, fucking hip hop too, but that's more on like friends and friends. And then corridos, I didn't get that from you guys, but I got that from the homies. La
Yeah.
Clica.
There's some good stuff like Herencia de Patrones. I like them a lot. That
Yeah.
dude's he's tight.
Yeah, dude, NCA Patrones are fire.
There's a lot of good stuff, bro. What's it called? Sonora Dinamita.
Oh, for real.
They
That's
be like,
that
"Nigga."
Bros,
cumbias. Yeah,
going in.
yeah,
I've been
dude.
feeling cumbias lately, man.
For me, I think I looked out to you or looked up to you guys a lot, dude. Especially that little crew right there. You know, the
Yeah,
top six.
we were tight.
Yeah, man. I miss those days. I kind of miss those days. Yeah.
I got like, excuse me.
What's like we already talked about the vibes that you're pulling out or the vibes that you're pushing out. What kind of vibes do you like to take in? Like from people or, the area around you.
Man, just good vibes only, man. That's real talk.
Yeah.
Anything like I really trust my gut now. Like I've learned over life, just experiences that I've had that
Mhm.
like whatever your gut feeling is, man, it's
That's usually
usually
right.
the way to go, yeah. And I've had experiences where like I trust my gut and it's like wow, like I learned things that was like whoa. And yeah, so like now I just like to surround myself around good, positive energy. Anything that's gonna help build, pretty much, because that's what we're trying to do, building
Yeah.
that.
Dude, fucking getting stuck in that little rut, man. It's something, bro. Like, damn, dude. I think I was stuck. I was stuck in that like for a cool minute. And then just seeing Saul, seeing you, seeing Zeke, um, and Saul's boys. I'm like, dude, these guys are doing hella shit on the side, and you too, David. You guys are doing hella shit on the side, and I'm kind of just like, let me get a little taste of it. Like, let me help you out. Let me get that little taste just to see how it is. And I'm like, God damn it, dude! Like, I want that shit too, cause y'all motherfuckers look happy, dude. Y'all motherfuckers look happy doing your thing. So I was like, I need this too.
That's
And
real.
and streaming, like, it ain't. I mean, it's kind of like people don't look at it as serious as they do to music, photography, and shit like that. But it makes me happy, man.
That's
So,
real.
yeah, man. That's one thing I've been looking at you guys, and I'm like inspired, bro. Inspired for sure.
I'm glad, dude. I'm glad to see you doing your thing too with the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You can always
it's it's
start
cool.
somewhere. People are gonna not take it serious, maybe, but like it doesn't matter. That's how everyone goes through until you're popping. Then people are gonna want to jump on the wagon. But
Yeah, I kind of,
bro,
dude. Like doing them right now, it's kind of nerve wracking because you're like, fuck, like what do we talk about or like the whole setup before this. You know how hard it was, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
god damn it. But once it's like rolling, dude, it feels good, man.
yeah, it feels definitely good, man. I didn't
Yeah.
even. I didn't think we were gonna do this actually today, dude. I
Yeah.
was telling you, I was like, because I wasn't home. I was in Oakland in the studio all day long, and I was like, yeah, 8 o'clock seems cool. I thought we were just gonna like test out
The mic and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're doing it for sure. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nah, it goes by quick, man.
Yeah, dude. It's good vibes.
All right, bro. Boy, what's up? What are we gonna talk about next?
uh, no,
Yeah.
let's listen to another song. Let's listen to
Oh, dude,
another
let's go to
song.
that high. I've been wanting.
All right, I think it's time for the hyphy beat.
For
Shout out
sure.
to the Bay Area, Northern California. Get it. And for all the viewers, let me know if you want to like, purchase any of these beats or use them for your project or commercial or whatever.
Sure.
This is like some Pilo shit.
Yeah. I threw a little Latin spice in there. gente.
That's sick.
Go for the ladies, the Latinas. Yes, that stupid doo-doo hyphy.
Yeah, man.
Fire, dude.
I liked it.
You want me to just go into another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
I got this fire one right here. This is one of my
My
favorites.
anthem?
My anthem. Check this out.
Can people be so heartless?
I already like how it starts off.
How can people be so
I'll be feeling the
cruel,
time, man.
easy to be hard, easy to be cold?
I'll be right back, guys.
And people have no feelings.
Some Kanye West. Kanye West.
Flip that sample.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, no.
It's something real different, man. It's like something
For-
that I never really heard before.
For me, that beginning reminded me of that Kanye West that like kind of
Yeah, the
vibe.
beginning was real dope.
Samples, yeah. Yeah, it's a dope record that I sampled actually. Great. Seems thick, man. Yep, that's my anthem. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like the beginning. Where'd you sample the beginning from?
It's this song. Can't remember off the top of my head,
Oh,
honestly.
okay. But you sampled it from like a
I
different
sampled
song.
it from like an old like '60s song or something.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I like the vocals on it.
Hell yeah, man. How y'all feeling?
Good, dude. Your fucking music is awesome, bro.
Man,
Hey,
thank-
I be telling you and Danny Marcus, bro. Like you guys are like how we went from how you guys went from Fruity Loops. You can tell like fuck, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like yo, this sounds like studio legit, you know?
yeah, hell
So-
yeah, man.
You guys been growing a lot, bro. To be
Dude,
honest,
shout out to
Hey.
Fruit Loops, bro.
Fruity.
Hey, I got another question, bro. How has it been like having to buy all this equipment, bro? Because I know it's expensive. Bro. I guess
Man,
and
let
then
me
you're
tell
never
you.
satisfied. You're like always like I always need something else.
Let me tell you, that shit is expensive, dude. Like that's pretty much all I spend my money on is just like
Music.
audio gear. Like I got like a keyboard and like microphones that I just buy over the years, you know. You just build up that arsenal of gear.
But-
But it's expensive, bro. It's like it's no joke.
But I feel like it's expensive, but like it's something that's gonna like you're monetizing that shit already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
it's something that's paying off on its own.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it for sure. It's an investment.
Hey, what was the first piece of equipment you bought where you're like,
Whew, this is it. The
this is
drum
a lot of
machine.
money.
That drum machine.
Man, the drum machine, that for sure. Like, there's been a lot of stuff, man. Like when I was young, that drum machine for sure changed the game of like playing the drums to like a click
Mm-hmm.
track. It takes you to another level. But then as far as like my first microphones that I bought myself, I bought a pair of this one that I'm speaking in. Actually, it's a pretty nice AKG C414,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a couple racks for a pair of them. And when I bought that, I was like, man, it's
Shit.
for I'm using them as my overheads for my drums.
The
Yes, sir.
condenser mics.
Yeah, exactly, condenser mics.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, it's got the gold plate on it.
Yeah, so you know it's real. You know it's legit. Big
Yeah, it's
flexing
like,
right here.
it feels good to like buy your own gear and use it and like you see what you make, you know.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Well, I ask because I know studio equipment be expensive, bro. Especially when like you get what you pay for.
Yeah, definitely. Bottom line.
Um, yeah, dude. I don't even know what to ask right now. But
I
Just,
think.
just close with some music, bro, since you know.
yeah,
Before
or go
before we
ahead.
close out, I say like you want to shout out anything like your IG,
Yeah, dude.
Facebook, where
Shout
people
Oh
it
can
yeah,
out.
find you.
definitely. Yeah, I
And
should have done this at the beginning, bro. But let me introduce myself. I'm David Cruz, also known as INTOKU. That's my producer name.
dope.
But you can find me on Instagram if you search up DaviddCruz. It's David Cruz, just with an extra D and an extra Z at the end.
Nice.
Okay.
And Intaku will pop up when you look that up
We'll
I'm gonna
we'll also
follow you
write it
right
down
now.
on the bottom for you too. So
for
I'm
sure. That
gonna
sounds
follow you right now just while I'm at
yeah,
it.
yeah, man, it's lit. And then I mean I'm on Facebook and whatnot, but
Mhm.
I really use Instagram the most. And feel free to send me a message,
you got a
follow up.
SoundCloud
I'll follow back. Yeah, I have SoundCloud too,
for sure.
but I haven't even used that in so long. But I'm gonna put it.
Where are you most active? I should say.
On Instagram,
on Instagram. Yeah, for
Instagram.
sure.
pretty
All
sick.
right.
But I do have some songs on SoundCloud from like 3 or 4 years ago. If
For
you
real?
want to see my early production.
Sheesh. You gotta see that Fruity Loops.
See the trend, the process. Let me show you guys. Let me share my screen with y'all real quick.
For sure.
Can you see that?
Hey.
Got it right
This is
there.
my Spotify. Look, I got some songs on here. Should I play one of these actually?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're feeling.
Look, this is me and Bennett right here. We had a whole beat tape right here called "Graduated."
Dope.
It's on SoundCloud only, bro.
SoundCloud
Get them
exclusive.
exclusives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, man. But let me see. Let me play a song, and this is a song I produced with Carter Boy.
Okay.
And shout out to John, my brother. He made the cover art for it. It's pretty dope. It's too loud for some of that.
Nah, it's good.
Ooh.
Good live, dude.
It's the vibe right here, bro.
Yo, this song is lit, man.
Cheers to you guys.
Salud. You guys see that cover art right here?
Yeah.
That's a picture you got on iPhone,
Hold on.
and then John edited.
You were saying?
That picture right there, the cover art, done on iPhone, and then they're edited.
John?
That looks cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
It feels like summer, bro.
Let me just play another one off this.
That reminds me of the Child Gambino. It feels like summer.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like it when you sample like the oldies, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, have you heard of Chill Cow?
Who
Chill Cow.
is that? An artist? No, I haven't heard of it.
Nah, it's this DJ on Facebook. Facebook on YouTube. He just plays like a bunch of like lo-fi music,
Oh, swear, that's dope. That
dude.
sounds. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, shout out to to Chill Cow, dude. They were the longest streaming channel on YouTube.
Oh,
Swear.
shit.
They had like 70 something thousand hours, bro, or some shit like that. They had like a ridiculous number of hours. And then they got copyrighted for some dumb reason.
Oh,
And
lame.
yeah, it's crazy. They stopped his stream, and then it calculated all the hours, and they were just like, yeah, dude, sorry, copyright. And they closed their account and then reopened it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was dumb. But listening to that, like this type of music, that's what it reminds me of, bro. Like that lo-fi,
Nice.
old school, like New York hip hop type of shit too.
It would be
You know what I
dope
mean?
to get on one of those playlists, man. Chill
I think
out.
I think you just submit your stuff to him.
Show. I need to do that, man.
I'll send you his link to see if you can get on it.
Right on, right on.
But yeah, that's some pretty cool exposure too. And I think he writes down the artist names on the bottom too.
Nice, nice.
Any projects that you got going on, or that you're trying to start?
Currently, man, just working on pushing this music and the band. You know, those are my priorities right now. Just like my music that I'm working with my friend too and bros, trying to release that, trying to push my music, his music, the band's music, just kind of get out there. You know.
You guys haven't released any like albums or anything like that?
So Jake Zimmer, which is the dude that plays the guitar and he sings and stuff. He has a album on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. Look him up. Look him up at Jake Zimmer on Spotify, and it'll come out. And so you could check out all those songs for sure. I produced like several of them, and my homie Carter Boy too.
I'll get all that information on the chat.
Right
After
on.
this, just leave it there and we'll put it on bottom.
For sure. Let me play one of those songs actually by Jake Zimmer.
For sure.
You guys could check out. So you can see his recording. The song's called San Francisco.
Lit.
He's from Marin. He's from Golden Gate. Shout out to the Bay, San Francisco, Northern California.
Press a little button and he's tying on. I grew up in a place doesn't need a sign on. You can see it from a mile away. The Golden Gate, the needle in the air where the Beatles came to play. When I'm falling on my knee, gotta scrape. Tape it up every day, Lord knows I can't complain. But when I put the Band-Aid on, I'll be looking for the damn next song. Just hoping come on, sing along. I would love to know what it was like in San Francisco. With the flowers in the air and the people that stare, and the hippies getting chippy and nobody cares. The people with the picket signs used to give a fuck, and now we're like a 4-story Victoria. On the top floor, smoking Sensimilia with the Grateful Dead. Don't you forget, I think we need a little bit of renaissance, little bit of reservation, little bit of getting lost. And how the house is so empty while you flipping on. Why can't we just get a place to live when all these people gone? I would love to know what it was like in San Francisco. With the flowers in the air and the people that stare, and the hippies getting chippy and nobody cares. You're getting older, 25 to life. When it's coming in,
Dude, this is all fire, bro.
Yeah, right on.
We are
For real, man.
the three
That
blind
San
mice.
Francisco anthem.
Press play and listen, it's real nice. It's real nice. It's real nice. It's real nice. Easy to say.
That's our
Where do I
bassist,
begin?
Chris Eller.
I'm just
He
feeling
sings
it.
to another
I'm
rap
just
album.
getting sick when the only cure is music. All the really other
Ooh.
Oh, what happened?
hobbies then just getting lit. Come on, Wody, hop on in. The city on the hill is bubbling. It's bubbling. Like what it do? I'm gonna do something for you. And you and you and you. Cause all we knew was gigging fools and getting rude and prostitute and Messi Diari forget the rules. Oh, 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 oh.
I can see this being like a Post Malone song. This one for sure.
I would like to know.
You gotta put Post Malone vibe.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that one, I like that song a lot too, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude.
man, you gotta release. You gotta
Hey,
release more stuff.
to be
man.
honest, bro, if they're to like, and this is not just me kissing ass or anything, but if they're to like legit play this shit on the radio, bro, it'll start getting hits for sure, for fucking sure, bro.
Man, I appreciate it. I feel the same way, dude. I
Like-
appreciate it.
Like,
Yeah, man, you gotta start like putting your shit out there. Just start
Yeah,
reaching
we're-
out to
yeah.
people.
We're doing it. We're trying to push that, man, for sure. We're
like, this is just me. I don't want to sound like fucked up or anything. But you already know it's gonna sound fucked up when somebody says. But like these whole Oakland rappers, bro, the quality of their shit is shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like the way the miking, the way they set up the mics and shit like that. The beats can be fire, but the way they set up the mics, it sounds like too crisp, or too dry. You know what I mean? There's no
Yeah.
like reverb or anything. There's no echoes in it.
yeah.
But dude, your shit is like fucking spot on, bro. To be honest, it's like spot on, like.
Yeah, man.
And
It's not like, a lot of the rappers, they rap about the same shit, dude. Like, it's like, alright, we get it.
I don't care. I don't care about the lyrics, bro. The lyrics could be the same fucking lyrics or whatever. But it's just the way it's getting produced. Like, you can be a shitty artist, like some of these mumble rappers. But if your producer is fire, bro, like if he got the fire going, like
Yeah.
your shit's gonna sound cool regardless, you know?
But when the lyrics are also fire, that's
Yeah, once both are
Yeah.
fire, that's like the top
and that's
notch.
what we try to do. Trying to like be different, just not sound like everybody. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
like-
And
Definitely.
you
Nah,
can
you
see it, bro.
definitely got a
You can see it.
Right on, man.
That's why was it Anthem the one that I was like, it sounds like something that I'm familiar with, but I just can't put a finger to it. You know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
24 hours.
24 hours. It's like it sounds like a rapper, but
Yeah,
like you can't really just give it a criteria. You know, it's its own thing.
sounds
It's-
familiar because like we're inspired from like all the music we listen to now, but our stuff is like different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Product
it's
of that.
legit. Damn, dude, I don't know how to say bye. I don't want to say bye, but
Yeah,
I don't know if you.
good.
It's been like an hour and 30 minutes.
It's
Yeah.
been fun, bro, just being behind
Live, dude.
all these
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, dude, if you wanna, drop the last song.
Let's
say
end
bye
it
and
on a
then-
banger,
yeah.
bro. End it on a banger.
All right, let's see. The last one I have on this playlist is Yes Sir.
Yes, sir.
That one.
Yeah,
It's
let's
like
play.
it's a little song that me and my homie Ambrose were working on. Let me share my screen. We'll end it off with this cool little.
Hey, is your brother doing the like? Is he also gonna be doing cover arts for you? Cause I know he's a what's it called?
He works in architecture,
Architecture, yeah, an architect.
but he knows how to use like those programs in like Photoshop and all that.
Yeah.
Like he does cool stuff like that.
See, bro, you guys are fucking doing everything, dog. Sports, gaming, music, fucking cooking.
Man, hey, I like to whip it up in the kitchen. too.
you guys. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like you guys are professionals, like you guys like to make everything look like legit, or if you guys are just gifted, bro. Cause fuck, dude, everything you guys do, the soccer thing, you guys, your guys' soccer team was like first place straight, like for
Yeah, no
fucking
lie. We were
3 or 4 years, bro. Fuck.
we had a good team, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. We just a lot of us just like Zeke, Danny, John,
Yeah.
you, everyone we grew up with, man. We were all just had gifts, you know. We just
Yeah, for sure, dude. It's same
developing them,
vibes, bro.
yeah,
Same
developing
vibe.
them over the years and stuff, you know.
Yeah. All right, let's go with the last banger, dude.
All right, the last one.
Let's send us out. Send us out properly.
Out. Cool, mellow vibe to end the night. Thanks for all the viewers, and thank you, Boyo and David, for putting this on, man.
For
Dope.
sure,
Nah,
man.
bro,
Thank
thank
you
you,
for all the
dude.
beats.
Yeah, right
Thank you
on.
for the fire. Every time I go to your house, bro, I'm always asking for this shit. You never do it.
Hey, next time you come, bro, get in the room and
Pass
play.
me another drink, I got the fan up. You say that's what they do up in Atlanta. You went through all of the pressure, you turned to a diamond. I can just hand you the treasure, I want you to find it. I put you on top of the wave, I want you to ride it. The feeling is settling in and I don't mind it. I hate to say it, but the drugs made us closer. It's the perfect antidote for some closure. She start realizing it more as she
Them
got
lyrics,
older.
though.
If
All right, bro, my
just know
boy.
the feeling should hold you.
Man, bro.
They done upped your pay, the money done got you bold. Like niggas don't know what to say. They can't handle face to face. They get one try, you not the type to leave no trace.
That's actually a song we're working on right now, man.
Dude, your guys' lyrics are fire too, bro. I'm telling you.
Right on, bro. Right on. Yeah, that beat is real chill, man. I made this beat like pretty quick too. It just like was like one of those times when it happens just naturally.
Heavy influence with that Drake vibe for sure.
Yeah. So, Drake, man, he's fucking dope. Slowly faded out for y'all.
Fire, guys. Well, that's it for us tonight, man, or today, whenever this comes out. Dude, fucking, it's been awesome having you in here. You gotta hook it up with an intro and outro song for us, bro. Something
Man,
like this.
I'd be honored to do that for you, bro. Real talk.
Hey, dude, you guys are fucking awesome. Thanks, David and David. David's my co-host and David's the guest today.
Thank y'all, man.
It's
I
been cool,
appreciate
man.
it. Much love.
For sure.
Stay safe out there, man. Hopefully we could get together soon, bro, and all this crazy.
Yeah, once this crazy things
Definitely, man.
go through, we'll meet up for
Yeah,
sure.
we got to link, bro, and work.
For sure. All right, guys.